Days of scorching.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry!
I think I wish I could
Get
change the
up
appearance,
now.
but you can't.
There's work to be done.
It always looks a little dopey.
Mother!
Hey, he looks dopey.
Get
Let's see
up
what
or
he
I'll
looks
come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
The outfit's not bad. I like it. Just look at it. It's so like... Ugh. Hmm. Okay, game's loading. There's a little loading icon, that's cool. Hmm.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you
Well,
get
I mean,
up
I
to last
can.
night?
Do you want me to?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Okay, that's cool. That guy does love apples.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Ouch. Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay, what happened? I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's just loading. Good God. Holy shit. I did. Okay.
Good health to you. God be with you.
One sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one...
What was that noise?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Cause.
Boha yeho. Bugger!
Way off.
Curse it!
Stop! Hear me! Stop! I give up!
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
You know what?
What are you up to? Thief!
You! Stop right where you are! Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Don't move a finger! Shut up, okay? Like the first time.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
When I asked Kunish to pay, he fought me instead.
That bastard. You don't look too bad, though. Did you get the better of him?
I'm fine, but he didn't give me the money.
Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
But without Kunish's money, I can't buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale. I'll get it back from that mongrel this evening.
Ah!
You!
Oh
Stop
my!
right where you are.
Ah!
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Oh!
All right, you win. I surrender.
Oh! What?
You were seen thieving. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Shut up!
All right, that's enough.
Try your fairy tales.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Um.
I'll slaughter you. Bring it on. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, God. Oh, ah. Oh, me.
Is that all you've got?
I'm holding it. Let me go.
Someone saw you stealing. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Just my luck.
Look, my heart bleeds for you.
Jail?
Get moving. I hope you. And hand me over those stolen goods.
I died in jail. What? Oh. Okay. Well, that didn't go well. Goodness gracious. I died in jail. Oh. Shubla nothing. Shut up. Oh, I start from all the way back here. Okay. Goodness.
Good health to you, Henry.
God be with you. Take care.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here. Fabric.
Hey, Pip.
Thread, buttons, laces. Come.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing.
Shut up.
Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, so obviously we're just gonna pretend the whole incident back there didn't happen. Sheep. Silly sheepies.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Good. Good. Not bad. Now you're getting it. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Very good. Good. Once again. Good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. All right. Now you're getting it. All right. All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
Okay, I get it.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
For the kitchen or the field,
God
my
be with
fine wares will brighten your every day.
Goodbye. What can I get you? Thanks. Here's your chain.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you,
is opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Okay.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Okay.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, great. Now let's not lose this brawl this time. Oh god. Eee. Okay, this is pretty funny. I like it.
Yes!
I'll chop you to pieces, you rat!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Yeah, you can mantle. Huzzah! Oh, I use them to jump him. Yeah, I see. Hey, it's coming along nicely. Ho ho ho!
Just a few little things. That's all for today.
Thanks. You dropped by again. Good luck then.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent...
I've got nothing.
You know you...
I told you I have no coin.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Oh, it's a lot more fun than the Skyrim. It is! Yes, it is. I will prove it.
Yeah, about time.
I will, by
I got
playing
everything
this
I
game.
wanted.
I will pinpoint everything that this game did better. Granted, there's already videos out there that say this game is better than Skyrim. And yes, it did do a lot of things better than Skyrim. For example, the fighting.
I went to see Kunesh, but he wouldn't pay,
and
and then he
also,
threatened
you don't
me.
get
I
rewarded
might
like
have
super
known.
easy.
I'll sort him out this...
But without Kunesh's money,
It
I can't
is.
buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale.
Alright. Alright, sure, we'll do that. Better than Skyrim.
Game is complete PC worthy.
What the hell does that mean?
This game
Completely
looks like it
PC.
was built on the PC to only be played on the PC, or like some discount budget Skyrim, or Fable.
Okay, first off, Fable sucks. Second of all, this game, at least when you're fighting, you actually hit somebody. It's not just back and forth swinging.
You hit people in
you have to actually-
Skyrim.
Yes, but in that, it looks like you're hitting a pillow.
Okay.
At least with this
I'll
game.
agree with you there. The punching
come
does
on.
look more realistic in this game than Skyrim, but Skyrim's
Yeah,
graphics
first
are way
off,
better.
Got it for you right here.
Whatever, the graphics are meh.
Look at the floor.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand.
Yeah.
Time now.
Look at
What
that
do you
table.
mean, look at the floor?
Look at that table. It's like someone like made that with mud.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but the floor is literally dirt. I mean, it's a mound. Oh, damn it.
I seen better dirt.
Bronco. Oh, where are you going?
I want to talk to you.
Trying to speak to you. What are you doing?
I'll be right back with coming.
Look at
Wait. Shut up.
God save
Ah,
my
here we
lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Okie dokie.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Now, first off, the horse riding
It's on
is
me
a lot
today.
better in this game.
You can pay me back.
But can
this
your
evening.
horse climb up a mountain?
Out of the question. Here you go.
Your horse
and this
is not
evening
meant
I'll
to
have
climb
something
a
more
mountain.
for you.
But that's what makes Skyrim so great.
Wait.
Thanks.
No, it's not.
You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty looking
Do you
fellow
fight
is
dragons
asking
in
about
this
you.
game?
Vanya.
No, but you fight armored
I
people.
suppose. He's a man who makes his coin rubbing on his
My point
wayfares.
exactly.
I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good.
Do you
but the
fight
dragon fighting's
undead
lame.
people?
What do you
Heavens,
mean?
what are you up to with him?
The dragon fighting's lame. You people hear this guy?
All you
Enough.
have to do
You sound
is
just like
hide
father.
behind something, shoot,
I'll be going now.
and then that's it.
See you this evening.
You don't
How
need
about
to.
something special for you?
You're
No,
right.
that's what
You can
you
get
do.
a giant to
what would
kill the
that be?
dragon if you want, or you can fight it yourself.
Save your schnapps.
That's the whole point of playing
Still, the
Skyrim. You can
dragons
play
aren't
how
even
you
hard.
want.
I hope you'll
No, you
thank me
can't. What do you
properly
mean?
later.
Everything's on
will.
this. You can play how you want. It's
I-
literally different weapons, the fighting styles, and the plus the combat. At least in this is realistic.
But did you make that guy that you're playing as?
Okay, fair enough. Yes,
Boom!
Yes, yes.
More freedom!
That is one of my
Rags,
complaints
fabric,
with the game.
brocade, satins. You'll find it all here.
She did that.
Still.
I'll admit it has that medieval feel. These poor people eating dirt bread and whatever they ate during medieval times. Makes me feel like a bum looking at all these houses when I see a giant castle behind you.
There we go. The other thing they did nice is at least the fucking settlements look nice. You know, they don't look stupid or silly. I mean, look at this. This is realistic. It's cool.
Those are on the settlements in Skyrim.
They're stupid. First off, Whiterun? You mean wannabe Edoras from, you know, Lord of the Rings? Yeah.
Man, no one gonna complain that city to that.
I do.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
And at least in this,
Not
your
yet.
character
I'm
talks.
working on it. And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish
Okay.
that sword today.
Your point.
Or do you want me to look
But
a
like
fool
I said
in front of
before,
Sir
you
Ramsay?
didn't make that character. He was programmed to do this.
What do you say?
You didn't make this character. They were programmed to say this.
No, but still, at least you're not a silent protagonist like every Bethesda game.
Whoa. Fallout 4, you could talk.
Yeah, that's Fallout 4. I'm talking about the previous.
And 3.
one.
Henry. How are you?
3, you could talk. What are you talking about? I think you could talk in 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can't.
Right.
When did I ever...
Ah, shut up.
Right away.
Magnificent.
Godspeed.
You certainly will.
And we're not getting into Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, that game garbage. We don't.
It is
talk
not
about that.
garbage.
God
It
be with you.
is.
Why do people hate on Fallout 76?
God save, lads. Same to you.
Cause there's nothing to do with it.
Deutsch was saying...
I'm not even a
shit about
fanboy of
Sigismund should be
Bethesda
king.
or Fallout.
Bastard.
It just
One day I'll
wasn't
get his
like
teeth knocked down his
that
throat.
bad
Doesn't
compared
shut
to
up.
every game I played this year. That
And first off, a big problem with Skyrim, you get rewarded too easily. I mean,
you get rewarded too easily.
think about it. You go, you tell them, oh, there's a dragon, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah,
then,
about
even though they
time.
already
You got
know it,
everything I
it's just
wanted.
you happen to tell them. And then, oh, thank you, here, let me give you this and that. You know, no, there's no, oh, you have to earn your reward. No, it's just given to you freely.
I have charcoal.
You mean that
built
axe
from
of
game,
Whiterun? That I don't even
job.
use
Let's
that.
have it then, son.
There are way better weapons
Well
you
done.
find in dungeons and stuff better than
Doesn't
that
matter,
axe.
you get rewarded too easily in that game.
Right.
You're a
Let's see
total
what kind of job the
stranger. Why
Master
should
and
they just
Sasso
hand
did
out
for us.
free weapons to you for no reason? They don't know
Because you
who-
killed a dragon that could have destroyed his entire village.
Yes, but
That's what I
the
call
fact
craftsmanship.
that okay, that's not
What does
what
the
I'm saying.
inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech.
So what
to me.
are you saying?
Latin, maybe?
I'm
Lord Radzig
saying
ordered
is
it.
that you're a random stranger that shows up to the city.
This will be the
You warned them
finest
about the
sword I've ever
dragon,
made.
even though they already like
the
had
charcoal?
suspicions about a dragon.
Good. And fire up the forge.
And watch,
Put
see,
it all
look
together.
at this, how they put the sword together. This is something you need to watch. Can you do this in Skyrim? No.
By the
It's
way,
same
This is a
stupid
cutscene.
You
animation.
paid me a call. I reckon
Exactly.
you might know what it was about.
So what does this prove?
Not
You
sure.
can craft swords in Skyrim.
Really?
Yeah, and in this game you
Because I'm
can't.
pretty
Another thing that makes
sure
Skyrim too easy.
You and your
just
friends
crafting
threw dung
everything.
at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
How was that a?
He was here with the catchpole earlier.
How does that a pro
and it
for
was
this
not
game?
a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Now see, look at them. You see any
we'll never have
beatings
this conversation
here?
again.
No.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
swear
might
that
win a
sounds like
fight with violence,
Sean
you'll never
B.
win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
That's what we should tell Miles. Try using your mouth and not your fist.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip.
Now watch how they put the grip on.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
Now look at their outfits. You see their clothing? Nice, normal.
We'll put it all together.
Not like silly looking, like Skyrim. People going around wearing animal fur. Oh.
You know, Skyrim, there was a lot of snow, so, you know, you had to keep warm. It wasn't summer
Yeah,
like
but
this
even
place.
Still, who goes? Yeah, but it's not like they wore actual clothing. You would just wear like a piece of fur, and like your whole bare chest would be out.
The Lord
Oh
be with
yeah,
you.
you know.
My father sent me
that
for
you're
those
definitely
being
not
a
gonna freeze to
badass.
death.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready.
Yeah, well, you know,
Will you fetch
I
them
like
for me, Hal?
games where you can
They're
be a
in the trunk
badass,
in the
but it's a
living room.
challenge. Not games where it's super easy and you're a god.
Henry, are you alright?
But that's what people want.
That's not what people want. That's what weaklings want.
So we call God of War.
God of War is a fun game, okay? That's different. Doesn't count. It doesn't.
Then what about Oblivion?
Henry.
Yeah, Oblivion,
nails
that
you
game,
wanted?
when you're hitting people, it feels like
Thanks.
you're hitting a pillow.
So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
What kind of analogy was that?
We will.
What?
Maybe
Hitting a
we'll
pillow?
see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my
Yeah.
way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Well, it is. Look at Oblivion. Watch the combat. It's literally back and forth, and that's it.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see.
She doesn't even
us.
have an ass.
It's
What are
time
you
for
looking
the
at?
trial by fire.
Wow, that's because she has a dress on, okay? And see this? This is test cutting. That's something they actually do in real life, even now, in HEMA. See?
Oh yeah,
Look
I
at
know about
that.
test cutting.
We did a fine job.
I would
You
expect
know who's going to
nothing
be
less
using
from
that
such a renowned
sword?
swordsmith.
Me.
And what?
Those days are gone, sir.
Well, right now. You'll see.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Oh my gosh, the stupid warden stance. Oh.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Huh. Oh. Oh my.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve
Sir.
him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
I'll admit, that's a silly
Long,
hat.
peculiar history.
still.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry.
Look
What's
at
happened?
that horse.
What about the horse?
Looks nice and normal.
Compared to what
shit.
other horse? The horses of Red Dead look
Skyrim
better. Skyrim horses look buff. That Skyrim horse
Oh,
would
God.
destroy that other horse. Oh, whoa.
Hello. Now look at that armor. That's realistic armor. Look at that. Well, damn.
Oh, they're about to be destroyed.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Dang, poor guy got shot in the throat. Ooh.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates!
Aw, see, look at this. Combat's better than Skyrim.
This is a cutscene.
Doesn't matter. At least the game has cutscenes.
Oh, what? You expected Skyrim to have cutscenes?
Yeah. Damn, okay, that's a little harsh. God. Oh.
What she gets for trying to defend him.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. Horsey. I need a horse. There's a person down there. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, oh, God. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. My sword. Jump. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is bullshit.
You know you're supposed to take a stealth route, right?
Yeah, I noticed. Oh. Oh, God. Ah.
Really, you getting hurt will make you stumble and fall.
Oh, stop looking at him, damn it. Yeah.
Hey, look, another one's coming.
Yeah, I noticed. I Can't draw the damn sword, it won't let me. Oh, how do I draw the damn sword? No, it won't let me draw it. I don't know how to...
There, you drew it.
My stand, oh gosh. I don't even know what I pressed to draw the damn thing.
Oh, so you're just mashing buttons.
Yes. I mean, I know how to fight, I just... That's a nice loading screen. Oh, that's what I pressed. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Most maar eléglen net de disco.
Apicsába mihez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
He faced through the door.
No, break off. Oh my. Yeah. Horsey. Out of my way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is just...
Yeah.
My arm. Or something's been injured.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Jeez, damn it. That's... Damn. Oh god. Oh, that's lovely. Great. What is this gonna be, a chase sequence now?
Probably.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding out. That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this... Now tell me this is a lot more fun than Skyrim is. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's
Left.
not.
Talmberg is to the left, along
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah.
Come sit yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look behind me.
Kittekerem a nyakat, te
Oh
javaron.
god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horsey.
Yeah. 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 Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up, stupid horsey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out of stamina. It's
Yeah.
realistic.
Run for it. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
No! Oh god, I didn't mean to do
Yeah.
that. No!
Yeah. Kibaszok vele. Yeah.
Ah.
Flee to Talmberg. Yeah.
This guy needs to get away from...
Yeah.
Oh.
Flee to Talmberg. Yeah.
Out of my way.
Yeah.
Kittekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron.
Yeah. Yeah. Végettek, genyó. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah! Oh,
Yeah.
my health. Yes. God. Oh, my health.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Ugh.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go.
Look at
Good
this.
as new.
Thank you.
What? Just because he got bandages on his leg?
You idlers nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
A lot better than Skyrim.
Probably Skyrim one game of the year.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't that great?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell what exactly happened. Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
And nah, look at how that man was dressed. He looked like a lord, not some idiot wearing furs. Nah. All the
He
stupid
looked like he
Jarls
was
wear-
poor.
Huh? What?
He looked like he was poor.
No, he didn't. Did you see that man's shoes? Oh god, I am injured. Look at this man. Look at this. Look at those shoes. Does that look poor? Look. That is a fine outfit. Okay.
He brought just over half yesterday.
That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him. Tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word.
I'll do that.
Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have a kin there.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make fortunes.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke.
God preserve us.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter. They murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Okay, that was weird.
Oh, something to eat.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And at least in this game,
And
you
a
have to
little
actually
wine to
eat
wash
and
it down.
drink.
Thank you, my lady.
Stupid concept in games.
When you're
No.
done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Must eat.
My guy sounds like Nigman without his fried chicken and ice cream.
You're that lad from Scarlet's?
You're trying to figure out how to eat?
Shut up, I figured it out.
My word.
God, he even yawned.
God.
You don't yawn in Skyrim.
I need to lie down before I split my face open from
Because
yawning.
this is a single player
So is Skyrim.
game. I know Skyrim's a single player game, but it was made by Bethesda. Bethesda has a whole lot of other
lazy, they
stuff.
trash.
Bethesda is not trash. They had to make a whole bunch of other stuff that's better than this game.
And look at that, you get to sleep. In Skyrim, you just sit around and wait. This game is better than Skyrim.
Actually, you can't sleep in Skyrim. What are you talking about?
I know you can, but still.
Understood. Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been
One
for
thing
you.
I will say in this game,
I came to
a
offer you
lot of the
solace,
women, for some reason,
let
take
you
an
know you're
interest
not
in him.
alone.
Which again, I think it's a little silly, but it's not entirely impossible, but still.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I mean,
being
look
a
at what he
main
went through.
character.
His family's dead, his place is
Henry,
destroyed, his friends are
I
probably
know this
dead.
is all very new and strange for you.
While
But I
being
want
the
you to
main
feel at home
protagonist.
here.
Yes,
You're not to
yes.
worry about anything except getting better.
At least in Skyrim, you know,
God
I
knows
mean,
you've been through
it
a
makes
terrible
sense.
ordeal.
Like, in this game, you know, develop
know what it is to be left
relationships
alone in
and
the dark.
friendships and all that stuff,
Although
and
your loss
rivalries
is
and
much
enemies.
greater.
In Skyrim, it's stupid.
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world.
Oh no, religion!
That is the work of Satan and those who do
Nigga,
his
shield
bidding.
my eyes.
Those who are corrupted by
Religion.
The work of Satan, God,
must not
yeah,
lose
saying that, blah, blah,
whatever
blah,
life
blah, 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 blah.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot.
There are people walking outside
Shortly
the
after
window.
our marriage, before I even got a
Yeah.
look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Oddly enough.
Really?
Probably just
My
going.
husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
This game has cutscenes. Like that stupid Skyrim. Oh wow, a nightmare sequence. Okay.
People! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly!
It's having PTSD.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Ah, okay. That's funny. Yeah.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a
What, they died?
from Skalitz.
Well, yeah, his parents are dead. Duh, you saw them die.
Actually, I just got back.
Oh. Well, wait, you were there for when I was doing my horse escape, right?
Yeah, I just got, like, I saw everything leading up to when, like, you were talking to the chick and going
yeah.
through about what happened.
Alright, I need to check something just to make sure. How do I draw my weapon?
I don't know, just pay attention to the controls.
Okay. It's practicing this. Alright, it's this button. Got it. Damn, it is dark as shit. I need a torch. Ah! That's much better.
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be... Ah!
God, it is pouring.
God be with you.
You know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz and now he's come to take Talmberg. May the Lord watch over you.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle a siege.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Gee, look at this.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
See how they speak to each other with such grace and courtesy? It's not, you know, Lord's Dios, and Talmo Dios, and Stormcloak, and yada 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 Imperials. Nor the nonsense. Ah. Smell these?
Well, when you think about it, they gotta be dealing with dragons and
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol.
like draugrs
Sort out the
and
watches.
witches and pringans and mud crabs.
I could use
I don't know what you
extra
call
pair of
those
eyes.
hag
You're good.
ravens. There you go.
Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Can I at least get some different clothing? It's a storm! Look at this! Look at what I'm wearing! My clothes! I will be wet! Scenic, man. I get to be a guard. Do something you can't do at Skyrim. You can't look for Ultic Stormcloaks to attack on while you run. Oh.
But technically, you can install mods, you can do it.
Oh.
Yo, well, Rez, it's called Start Another Life. It's a mod I have. You can legit spawn up as a soldier of any, like, town.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch,
Okay.
eh? I don't think anything much will be
I'll look
happening
at it
today.
later.
You can just lean against the wall.
Hey,
and
you
wait
look at it
for the morning.
later.
I'll look at it later.
I will. Thank you.
You can be any soldier of any town. You can spawn in as a Jarl. You can be a random sorcerer in a random lab. Riz, we all have it. Me, the Moons. Well, I mean, not the Miles there. You can't say that.
Anyway. Look at me wait! I just need better armor. I need clothes.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my god, you know watch a clock go by.
What is going on? More cutscenes.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna hit them like skeletons.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ja, Enigman, the Kaiser.
That ain't me. My fort would not look like that.
Well, yeah, of course not. Not now, anyway.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good day to you.
Holy shit, this man is tall.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from...
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas. Wealthy...
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose...
King Charles, may God...
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he...
Now you're starting to understand.
God be with you.
Mother of God, preserve us.
I hear that's what them foreign soldiers do, and worse.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votovar, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be a rep. May the Lord watch over you.
Nice outfit.
I for sure.
That man what was fighting them at Kuttenberg? What? They say that you slice a cow.
My respects to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Wait?
My mother and father were left in
Wow.
Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the
What
dogs.
kind of request is
I'm
that?
sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Farewell.
Good health to you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Farewell.
I'm trying to steal stuff.
What you talking about? I'm investigating.
Don't stop trying to steal from people. Yeah, see, you don't have any lockpicks.
Shut up.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
God bless.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see...
Good thinking. And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now. What do you think, my lady?
Not quite 10.
Oh, I see.
Goodbye.
Now I have to go steal armor. Okay.
Eve.
Well, I don't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt me. Bosh. Stupid fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, I Bosh. Injured my fucking foot.
Hey.
Move.
Why are you taking so many arrows?
For a bow.
Why don't you go find some armor like the game told you
Trying. I
to?
was just in the armory. I didn't see any. Okay?
You didn't look hard enough.
Look hard enough. I think I need a fucking lockpick. I have to go talk to that guy earlier. It's stupid. You.
God be with you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
I don't know. All the Tomburgers fled from the village, so it won't. When I want something, I go to the local pond keeper. He can usually. He's over by the granary. But if it's food, God be with
I
you.
know what I gotta do. I gotta get the thing, come back in here, open the chest, take the armor. Thought I saw it. Maybe I'm going crazy. Where the hell's the granary? I mean, I know what a granary is, but...
Do you?
Yes. I'm out. Where am I? Oh, this way. Okay. I see. I probably have to go talk to him. Oh, wait, hold on. Isn't it this? Is it him? Let me go see.
Can we trade?
The shady looking bald guy.
God be with you.
I don't have any. Alright, let me try selling some shit. Okay. Alright, oh wait, I got a treasure map. That's nice. I didn't even notice. Snips. Do I have any? Oh wait, I do. Wait, oh, that's the buy. Okay. Sell that. See if I can buy it now. Hold on. Goodness. Unless maybe I can't sell it because I stole. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, wait a second, let me get talking here. Alright.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Alright.
God be with you.
Okay.
Go back to the fields tomorrow.
Okay, I'm guessing it is him. Oh, that would help.
Looks like it's gonna be a good
Wait, nope, that's not it either. Okay.
I'm not so sure about the next one, though.
Alright, I'm just gonna try and steal the armor if I can.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with.
Move! There we go.
Well then.
Alright, I'll probably come back here tonight. Let's try nighttime approach. It's still sunny. Alright, I guess I couldn't sleep. Um,
Hey, you've no business here. What's up?
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
alright.
What was that
There we go. Maybe now. Okay.
Hey, who's there?
Nobody.
What was that noise? I must be going mad. Is someone there? Hey! You've no business here.
Oh.
Clear off or you'll be sorry.
Good day to you. Take care now.
Just try getting a lockpick.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Good luck to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
May the Lord watch over you.
There we go. Now let's try. sure I never did this before.
Don't move a What are you doing to that lock? This definitely won't come cheap.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of...
My heart bleeds. Gone weak at the knees, have you? What's the matter? Come on! Enough, please.
Squash. I must be going mad.
Back. Okay. What do you think's better, For Honor's Combat or this? Hey, Fish.
Yeah, you know when Mike was telling you I was talking, I was assaulting you. Water is better.
What do you mean? It's the same thing, though.
It's not.
Yes, it is. The only difference is this is first person. There's no spammy moves. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Yes, it is. You have to match the thing with theirs. Same context.
Hey, you! Paul!
Ugh. Those are like 5. Ugh. Delvin. Ooh, got caught. Oh, wait, you reloaded the scene?
Yeah.
What you been doing since I like took a 2 minutes snap, whatever.
I haven't figured out how the lockpicking works.
Oh my god. This man.
Well, you buy the game. Let's see you play.
I'm not playing this garbage.
It's not garbage. It's better than Skyrim. Okay, I think I get it. What?
What the hell was that?
Hey, you!
Oh, fuck.
Hey! What are you doing, Well, you won't...
Oh, come on,
What of it? The law... can't have gotten far.
I'll slaughter you.
When I find him,
You're dead.
hey!
Okay. Okay. Obviously, I think I figured out what I have to do. Alright. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Ah, crap. Man, I know I gotta find the armor. I mean... Find the shield. Okay. I wonder what happens if I...
Good health to you.
Hey, who's there?
Hey, you! Don't... Hey! What are you doing, poking around in that lock? This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime doesn't pay.
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am? You better watch your step, or I'll make things so hot for you, you'll be lucky to get a job slopping out piss pots.
If that's how you want it, you eat...
Hey, you! Halt! Surrender! You've
You're
committed
dead.
a crime and I'm
Stop.
arresting you.
Hear me?
You were seen in the act of lockpicking. You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
You call that combat?
What was that noise?
All right.
Alright. I think I understand what to do.